I want to talk to the young men out there.
No doubt.
The one that's pulling the trigger and the one that's behind the trigger. Y'all don't realize that we losing two souls. One going under 6 feet. One's going to prison.
That's right.
And these young men have to understand, man, the consequences that come behind that because
That's right.
you know we one going in the grave, one going to prison.
Right.
When will it stop?
What's good, family?
What's up? What's up?
Back with another episode. Gentlemen and Drinks. It's your boy Dale, 5 foot John in the flesh.
And it's your boy Tick. We in the building.
Say, Tick. So okay. So what we gonna chop it up about today?
Man, let's talk about this black on black crime, gun violence in the neighborhood, man.
For sure.
It's an important subject that we need to discuss.
No doubt. No doubt.
And,
Relevant.
and here's my thoughts about it, man.
Okay.
Man, we losing a lot of young black men to this gun violence, bro. And I feel like this is a serious conversation that need to be had.
It does needs to be addressed, no doubt, because to give it to you from another side. There is a war that we need to fight. We don't need to lose our soldiers fighting each other and killing each other. When it's time for us to stand up to have to fight, who gonna be left?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got real issues going on. It's a lot that needs to be addressed. We got to kill that. But you know what? We were talking about it off camera. We weren't taught conflict resolution. That's something that we don't have when you're coming from where we came from. We'll say it like that. If you're not coming from them slums, then that's different. You know,
Right.
you were subjected to. You got those tools. You got what you needed. But when you coming from the slums, man, you there's no conflict resolution. Ain't no talking about it because that's thought to be as weak.
And another thing too, man, we are a product of our environment, right?
Exactly.
And when growing up, some people was born in the projects, brought up in the projects,
Right.
raised in the projects,
Right.
and you have that choice to change that. The way you was brought up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You could break that curse.
Right.
Just because you were brought up in the projects or in a bad neighborhood, don't mean that
You have to
you
stay
can
that way.
continue that same path that going that same direction because man, I look at the gun violence that we have going on now, man. We just losing a lot of the black young folks, man.
Yeah, we're
And
losing our future.
And it's very important, man. It's all about the community,
Right.
and also, man, with the politicians, bro. They say they're gonna help the black neighborhoods and things like that, but where are the preachers? Where are the politicians? Where they at?
You're right. The first thing you spoke on about just because you come from something doesn't mean that you have to remain that way. Because you come from something doesn't mean that you have to remain in that same mindset. But something that's very important is community. It means something. That means that you have a foundation. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Is everybody don't have what they need to step out and do something different.
Mm-hmm.
It's some people that may want to change, but they won't change because they're going to get laughed at, talked about.
Right.
So we need to normalize if somebody's trying to better themselves, we need to stand for that. And if it's some people that's criticizing them for
Right.
trying to do that, well, we need to get on their ass.
So tell me this, bro. As us being black people, we kind of the aggressor, right? We
Right.
very aggressive. Like,
Right?
we don't know how to walk away when it comes to an argument.
That's that just like most things, and I always harp on this, that's maturity or lack thereof. You
But
see what I'm saying?
but I really think that's a product of our environment because
It
that's the way
is.
that we was raised
It
to be
is.
mad. Like we fucking mad about at the
You
whole world. You
you're
feel what I'm
right.
saying?
But maturity is what allows you to look at something. I'm tell you something. My daughter come from. It's in her blood. You know what I'm saying? Her mama, she get out there with them hands. I
Okay.
told her, I said, just because someone deserves to get slapped in the mouth, don't mean you should do it.
Exactly.
Now this is the thing, but that's in her. That's in her. So what needs to happen is, traits and characteristics that's hard to break, but you need to be what they say. What they do to you when you go to the army? They break you
They
down.
break you down.
They strip you down.
Yeah.
See, there's no
You
stripping
You
down.
gotta follow all the rules.
Right.
You gotta go by. Yeah.
Right,
I
them
feel
drill
you.
sergeants they ain't no joke.
Right.
Well, we don't have drill sergeants in the hood to break them down from
all.
that nonsense
At
to
all.
build them back up to upstanding black young men. That's what we need. That's what the OGs used to do back in the day.
But man, I look at the gun violence, bro. Like it being people going in the community trying to talk to the young folks,
Right?
try to get a better understanding why they acting the way they are.
Right.
I really think there's no solution.
Well, I'm gonna tell you my take on that. First off, if you from them trenches, you know what I'm saying, your mom and your dad may have been strung out on drugs. You know what I'm saying? That's your way out. So you had to do what you had to do to maintain. You end up you paying bills, you putting food on the tables,
Right.
you providing clothes for your siblings. You know what I'm saying? So you got this cat that come in that want to talk to you about what you should be doing and doing this. And I know what you're making, but put that down. Get you a 9 to 5. Slave yourself to make a fourth of what you can make in an hour. And you looking at them, they didn't come from what you came from. So you don't know what you're talking about. That's the problem.
Right,
We need the
right,
OGs that then made it out to another mindset to come back and talk to the BGs. Because sometimes BGs ain't gonna listen to nobody but OGs.
Right.
If
exactly,
you don't
exactly.
understand, I feel like, what are you even talking about? You don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, and you look at the prison system, man, African Americans make up a higher percentage the population of the prison system right now.
Facts.
And I hate it, bro, because really, when it comes to the prison system, everything is against us. Like
Right.
we don't have no fair chance.
Right. You know what? I had a conversation with a youngster about this.
Yeah.
And I was telling him, I said, you are when you are the pinnacle, you're not that just to be that. That means, if you built up, right? You know what I'm saying? You can handle weight. Well, guess what? Weight gonna hit your shoulders.
Right. Right.
And I said that to say this, bro, not trying to knock nobody or take nothing from nobody else, but yeah, we what that is.
Right.
So since that's the case, we gonna get all of that. Now, what needs to happen is we need those values, the integrity, the character, the morale. We need those things that are introduced into the soil when the plant is coming up, so the plant could grow. Because it may look good from the outside, but internally we broken. If something is broken, how can you expect it to perform the way it's supposed to perform? It don't work like that.
And another thing too, man, I want to talk to the young men out there.
No doubt.
The one that's pulling the trigger and the one that's behind the trigger. Y'all don't realize that we losing two souls. One going under 6 feet. One's going to prison.
That's right.
And, these young men have to understand, man, the consequences that come behind that. Because,
That's right.
one going in the grave, one going to prison.
Right.
When will
deal.
it stop? You know what I'm saying?
I wanna
Go ahead.
give you right. You hit that on head. You sparked something. I want to tell you something. If you have children, let me tell you something about being a man, OG, gangster, thug, whatever you want to call it. I play by my own rules. That's what most OGs say, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I play by my own rules. That means you don't need no justification or recognition from anybody. So let's just say you have
But
kids.
see, they trying to prove something to they in the game
And
or to the block.
I'm glad you said
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
I'm glad you said that. That's good. You do have something to prove. The problem is you're proving it to the wrong people. You're supposed to be proving it to your children, your family. That's who you need to prove something to. That's what you should think about before you make any decision to do anything. How will it affect my children and my family?
But here's the thing, though. A lot of these young men, they claim the block as their family. You understand what I'm saying? They
Now-
probably ain't got no kids.
And you're right.
You know
and
what
you're
I'm saying?
right. And that brings me back to what I was saying at first.
Yeah.
Community. See, we have to hold each other accountable. You know, it's when you know you gonna catch flack for your actions, you move different.
Yeah.
Versus if everybody with the same way. Oh, this is what it is.
Right.
He disrespected. Get him gone. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? That
See,
the culture has to change.
And that's the problem, man. A lot of these damn young dudes, they listen to they friend like, oh, you ain't gonna do shit, nigga. That nigga just disrespected you.
Right.
So
That's because
but in his mind right now, oh yeah, I'm finna go kill
gotta
this
go
nigga.
get him.
I'm finna spin the
Right.
block on this nigga.
Right. And
you
that,
feel what I'm saying?
Right. And that's attributed to what I was saying. That's the culture. We have to change the culture. The culture is the
Yeah.
problem. What needs to be the aim is the betterment of our people. That's not the case.
Right.
And that's the problem.
Man, I lost a cousin in Houston
Yeah.
from gun violence. And what happened was, you know, he made a mistake and stepped on this nigga's shoe in the club.
Right.
Nigga got mad. They had some words. My cousin like, nigga, fuck you, nigga.
Right.
All right. So he walks out the club.
Right.
Nigga was outside waiting on him.
Right.
Shot him 7 times, dog. In front of, while you about to go in his truck, bro.
Right.
Now he in jail. The dude that
Right.
did the killing, he in jail. But
Right.
you just look at that situation right there, man. I'm looking at why, the nigga feel disrespected. Homeboy probably was like, you gonna let this nigga disrespect you like that, bro?
It's already a mindset.
Hey, I got that nigga out of the club.
It's already a mind
Yeah,
state.
you know what I'm saying, dog?
This is my thing. Let me tell you something. I'm the most humble person anybody will ever meet. And I stand on this because this is what I believe and this is what I breathe. I don't want to take your life.
Right.
Now let me tell you why I don't want to take your life. Because I ain't scared to see you tomorrow. That's what I say.
Exactly.
See, everybody want to pull that, like, you say that's gangster. Put
That's
that
not
thing
gangster,
down.
dog. That's not
Put that
gangster,
thing
dog.
down. If you really got an issue like that, if it's really that serious, put that thing down and get in that square. That's what men respect.
And
Because
that's what it used to be about, man.
Exactly.
We used to knuckle up.
Exactly.
If we got an issue with another nigga in another neighborhood,
that's
guess
what it was.
we're going to get in that circle.
You
We're
gonna
going to squabble up.
Say.
Hey, and that's end of it.
But you know what happened? The ones who want to be so-called thugs or this and that, you may not be that, so that's the easy solution. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right,
everybody, I mean, that's what they roll to. And it became, that's the mentality, that's the wave, like that's the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I heard somebody told me, said, man, ain't nobody fighting no more. I told him, I said, and that's the problem.
No, they ain't fighting
That's
no
the
more.
problem. No, they ain't.
The chance that you're going to get into a fight, you better be prepared
Right.
for that nigga. If you whoop that nigga ass,
Right.
you
And
better
that's
prepare
sad.
that nigga go get a gun.
Because if you say you're a man, cause see, I'm a man. What my boy say, you say you a man, I know I'm a man, and I'm ready to deal with you.
Yeah.
See, that's what that is.
Right.
If you ain't ready for that, stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's winning from that. We killing each other. Let me tell you something. We killing each other. You feel me?
Right.
I'm not advocating for any type of violence, but it is what it is. It's some people that may need to be touched, but we killing each other.
Man, I'm going to tell you what I got a problem with. And a lot of people might get mad at me.
Right on.
But I got a problem with the gun laws, dog. I'm honestly, bro, I'm totally against it.
I am.
You know what I'm saying? Because why it's legal for an 18-year-old could walk into a gun store and buy a motherfucking gun, and this nigga might got mental issues
Right.
or anything like that.
Right.
Like, why is that fucking shit legal, bro? And another thing too, man, the NRA,
Yeah.
man, the NRA is in the politicians' pocket, dog.
That's the game.
They paying them motherfuckers like the
That's
Republicans.
the game.
They advocate for that shit.
That's the game.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the game.
Why? Because they not talking against it. They making this shit legal. And man, I just feel like with these loose ass gun laws that they have, man, I think it's an issue that's bringing it, you know, especially in the black community, bro. Cause man, I seen niggas with AK-47s,
Yep.
SR-15s,
That's right.
SKs, all that type shit in the neighborhood. I'm like, damn, nigga, where the fuck you get these guns from?
And why?
Why?
You say
It's like they going to war, nigga.
exactly. I'm gonna pose it as a question. I'm gonna say it like this. So, what benefit is it for your average citizen, especially in coming from a poverty-stricken neighborhood, to be able to get these guns so easily? You know what I'm saying? What benefit is that?
Right.
And it's like, okay, they got these are assault rifles
Assault rifles
that they're
Made
able
for war,
to
nigga.
obtain. So I look at I'm gonna call it how I see it. You know, so now you get a traffic stop, right?
Right.
We already got so many police officers. We're gonna say that. We got so many police officers who are in fear for their life, right? So they in fear for that because I feel a way about that. You know what I'm saying? Now for those of y'all holding up for the blue, say I'm rocking with you. It is what it is. But for them other ones, because I'm talking to y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you so scared, you should have been a librarian, because see, you got the license to take somebody's life. We don't need frail so-and-so's out there like that. You know what I'm saying? With that badge and that gun. You know what I'm saying? Because now what can happen is he could say, oh, well, I don't know what he had.
They already consider us a threat, dog.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? When they come approach us, they already in fear of their life.
Exactly. And now you add that assault rifle that you may have on that list. You see, there's no good that come from that.
Right.
There's no good that come from that. You know, and I'm not saying take anybody's right to bear arms, but you look at the way things are done. Things are being done, but it's by design. It's by design. It's to yield a certain result. And when we started, what did you say? What did you say about the percentage of the people in prison?
It's high percentage,
I'm just
bro.
saying, come on, man.
High ass fucking
Come
percentage,
on, man.
dog.
It's crystal clear. It ain't hard to figure out. You know, so with that being the case, because you can't do nothing about the dealer, right? The dealer. The dealer got the cards. He control the deck. He gonna give you your 5 cards. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care about how good his hand was, where he from. It don't matter. You got to take your cards and do what you need to do with it in order to yield yourself a winning hand. So with that being the case, it is what it is. So now I'm back to where I was. Community. We have to take care of us.
Right.
We need to help us. We have to fix us. Because until we do it, it ain't going to get done, because they ain't going to do it.
Man.
And it ain't their job to fix us. It's our job
I'll tell you
to
one
fix
thing,
us.
nigga. I can tell you one thing, nigga. Martin Luther King rolling in his motherfucking grave right now.
Hey, man.
If he could see how we are right now,
right.
he would look at us like, man,
Well, that's
this is what I died for, bro.
but that's what
You
happens.
feel what I'm saying?
That's what happens when you don't have no one in control. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like, that's no different than taking a elementary student and giving them grown-up rights.
Right.
That's what that is.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You have all this freedom that him and a
He-
lot
he
of other
fought
people
for it, dog.
died and fought for. You know what I'm saying? But if you weren't there to not have the freedom to now have it, you don't respect it. It's easy to neglect it.
Right.
So you need that needs to be kept in rotation so people can understand that you yielded the fruits of somebody's labor, not your own. You know what I'm saying?
And why we can't do this, bro? Like the people that go to prison, why it's not rehabilitation? Like people that go through mental
Because that's not the purpose.
evaluation. Cause
Right.
I mean, why not have that instead of sending a nigga out for 60 years? Maybe going through that, have him, have that person have a better understanding. Like, man,
You're right. Yeah.
this is what life is all about. Make you understand the consequences that you did, and have him, have that person have a second chance at life.
Before my grandmother died, I posed a question to her. I said, I just wanted to ask you something. I want to see how you felt about it. She was like, "Well, baby," I said, "is jail really rehabilitation? Because I don't see that." She said, "No, baby, it is not." So to answer your question, why would they do that? Ain't no money in that. It's the same reason why they don't want to cure you.
And that's sad, dog.
They don't want to cure you. They want you to keep coming back.
That shit sad.
They want to
bro.
keep putting Band-Aids on it. You know what I'm saying? With the technology that we have, the information that we have, you can't make me believe that we don't have more cures than we actually have.
Right.
But there's no money in cures. The money is
Yeah.
in treatment.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
True that.
It's in treatment. So that's why we ain't trying, I ain't gonna say we. They not trying to rehabilitate nobody because ain't no money in that. The money is in the
Why you think they
reoccurring.
building all these damn private prisons for?
It's big. It's
It's
big
money
business.
in it, right?
It's big business.
It's big business.
Billions of
They
dollars.
know that people gonna be going to jail.
That's right.
That's why they building all these damn prisons.
They're gonna make sure they go too.
Exactly. You know what I'm
They
saying?
gonna make sure they
and
go.
I think that's the reason why they throwing these damn years on these charges, bro.
Right.
Giving niggas 30 years, 25 years. Man, I talked to a person that was in jail. He said, "Man, that's not the life, dog."
No doubt.
That's no man.
No
That's
doubt.
prison is no place where anybody could go, man.
No, it's not.
And anybody that been in prison would tell you, like, man, you don't want to go there because
That's right.
I could tell you right now, man, you gonna be sleeping at what's the size of the prison cell?
Man.
10 by 10 or some shit.
Some crazy.
You gonna be sleeping on a motherfucking cement bed, hard as fuck.
Right.
Nigga, you got to use the bathroom in front of 3 more motherfucking prisoners.
Yeah. Ain't
That's
no
in
privacy.
they're bunking with you.
Ain't no privacy.
So, I mean, do you really want to live that life, dog? Do you want to be in prison just giving your time away? You wasting your years, 10, 15, 25 of your years where you could be with your family.
Look here. I want to talk to the gangsters, the thugs. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have altercations. People gonna do shit that they shouldn't do. I'm just saying, why somebody gotta die? That's all. That's all I want to put out there. You know what I'm saying? But why do we have to kill each other? If it's that bad, I tell you what, because money is an issue. Money is an issue. If it's that bad, go get them gloves and get in that ring.
Exactly, dog.
Because you've been telling everybody how bad you is. You know what I'm saying? Let's go and put some money back in the hood. Why we can't do that? You remember when
Go ahead.
the Bloods and the Crips? Remember when they did the album?
Yeah.
I thought that was the dopest shit ever.
Unity, right?
I thought that was the dopest shit ever.
Right.
One side was Bloods,
One
other
side
side
was
was the
Crips.
Crips. They represented for their shit. You know, they talk their shit. You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, okay, we gonna make some money instead of killing each other. We gonna make some money. We gonna bring some money into the hood.
Right.
That's what it's all about. Everybody about their bread. Right now, everybody about their bread. Let's get that bread. I'm about my bread.
Man, what's so fucking crazy? These niggas be claiming a block that these white people own, dog. Nigga, you don't even own this fucking block.
No, they don't.
Like-
It's mentality, man. That's what's taught. It's passed down. And until somebody recorrects that, they going to keep doing it. But they don't have nobody. Because, see, ain't nobody standing up for it. Don't nobody want to talk about it.
That shit dumb.
My last job, old cat told me, he said, well, Don, he said, you know, I hear you. I said, but you know, some of them, you try to help them. You try to tell them right. You know what I'm saying? They want to fight you. You know what I told him?
What's up?
I said, I'll whoop them and love them later.
Already.
I said, that's my job.
Mm-hmm.
That's how, if we not going to take care of our youngsters,
Right.
who going to do it?
Right.
I told him, I said, we just going to just throw them to the wolves?
Exactly.
We can't do that. They the future.
Right.
So my point was, whatever it's going to take, yeah, I'm about that. I'm with that.
Right.
If we going to do it, let's do it.
Because you got to look at it, bro. You know, we in our 40s.
Right on.
And, you know, my younger cousins probably come to me and ask me questions, man, how would you do this and how would you do that? And I ain't got no problem with
Right.
helping them to
Giving them some game.
give them some game about what direction they should go. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I feel like that's my duty to do, bro.
Right on.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right
So,
on.
man, I think it's very important for us, like you say, OGs,
Right.
to talk to the youth
Right.
and instill that information into them, man.
That's
Be
right.
like, man, you got more to live for, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like,
you do.
life is more precious, man. You got your mom, you got your dad, you got your kids to live for.
You got people that love you.
Exactly, man. So that gangster shit ain't only gonna take you so far, bro.
It's a one-way road. It's a one-way ticket express.
Right.
No red lights.
No red lights.
You straight access.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a better way. It's a better way. I'm just saying. It ain't supposed to be easy. It ain't gonna be easy. Anything worth having is worth working for. I don't want nothing easy anyway. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want nothing easy, and I don't want nothing that ain't exclusive. If anybody could get it, I don't want it. So that's what that is. You know, but you got to care. You have to have some type of integrity about yourself, how you move, what you're willing to accept. See, I won't accept anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anything.
Right. Right.
You want something that has value. There's value in life, but that's only if you're living it in that mindset. You know what I'm saying? We got to do better, y'all.
We gotta do better,
We got to
man.
take care of us. I'm willing to do my part. Hey, y'all holler at us in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You got any suggestions or anything?
Subscribe,
let
leave
us
a
know.
comment.
Let me know what I could do to help. I'm willing to do that. Are you willing
Yeah,
to
for
do
sure,
that?
bro. I think it's very important, man. We need to work together, man. We gotta talk to the youth, and I feel like the community need to come together, man,
It does.
and speak to these young dudes, man, because they going down the wrong path, man, and we need to be there to help them, man. So
We do.
yeah, let's do that.